What's up guys, and welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. So for today's battle, this is going to be the second battle with the Team Builder team. I had a battle against a passerby, his name's Jack, and this was a pretty funny battle. The last turn of this game is hysterical, so I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. So looking at Jack's team, he has the Clefable, Mega Blastoise, Snorlax, which is the star of the show here, Talonflame, Aegislash, and the Slurpuff. So obviously his team, by Smogon standards, is considered Ubers for two reasons, and one of which I'll keep a secret until the video starts. And obviously he has an Aegislash on his team, which is Ubers. Now looking at my team, as you guys already know from the Team Builder, I have Cobalion, Electros, Darmanitan, Alomomola, Amoonguss, and the Sigilif. So this was an hysterical battle. I think you guys are going to love this one. So the battle begins. My opponent leads off with his Slurpuff, and I'm actually going to lead off with my Cobalion here. So since I'm a Steel type, I was actually expecting him to switch out because he's a Fairy type. So on the predicted switch, I actually just set up the Stealth Rocks because I wanted to cripple that Talonflame. Because whenever Talonflame comes out on Stealth Rocks, it loses half of its health. But he actually stays in here and goes for the Belly Drum. So I'm like, oh my god, come on, dude. So now he's going to outspeed me because his berry activated, giving him the Unburden boost. So I'm going to have to switch out here because I don't want to lose my Cobalion just yet. And I'm just going to bring out just the tip, the Amoonguss, because I felt like he was definitely going to go for a Drain Punch, which is exactly what he does. And Amoonguss resists that. And that was a +6 Drain Punch, guys. Amoonguss took that so fucking well. Holy shit. So now he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, and he's going to go for the Play Rough here. Amoonguss actually lives that like a monster as well, and that wasn't resisted, but it was a neutral hit at +6, and Amoonguss took it so well. So I'm just going to go for the Spore there to put this damn thing to sleep, because that thing is scary as all hell. So he's going to be catching some Z's. I'm going to go for the Clear Smog here, and that's going to get rid of all of his stat boosts, and does a little bit of damage. And so he's actually going to wake up on the second turn. He goes for Play Rough again, but since he lost his +6 attack boost, I'm going to be able to take that much better. So he's going to take some more Rocky Helmet damage as I go for Giga Drain just to knock him out. So Slurpuff is down. That thing was fucking terrifying with his +6 attack and like +1 or 2 speed or whatever Unburden gives you. So that thing's out of the way. So he is going to bring out the Talonflame now, which, like I said earlier, he's going to lose half his health due to the Stealth Rocks because he's 4 times weak to Rock. So that's nice. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into Alomomola, or Heartbeat, and he does go for the Brave Bird. That's basically all Talonflame does. It's basically like a nuke button. You just hit Brave Bird and nothing else. So he's going to take some recoil from the Brave Bird and his Life Orb, so he's actually a Life Orb Talonflame. And he actually does a really good chunk of damage to my Alomomola. Of course, I mean, Life Orb Talonflame is pretty scary, so... But Alomomola is really bulky, especially with that massive HP, but he's doing a ton of damage to me. So he's actually going to go for 2 Brave Birds, and he's actually going to kill himself with the recoil. And unfortunately, Alomomola is not looking too healthy here. I'm at a whopping 46 HP, so he's going to bring out his Clefable now, so I'm obviously going to have to switch out here, and I'm going to get the Regenerator boost, so I'm going to get 30% of my health back. So I'm going to bring out Cobalion once again, and he goes for the Cosmic Power. So once I saw that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to taunt this guy because I really don't want him setting up even more boosts on me. But I was actually in a call with my friend Cameron, and he's like, this man's going to have Minimize. And I was like, what? No way. As you guys can see here, he went for the Minimize, so he's a cheeky little bastard, and he has Minimize on his fucking Clefable. So I was expecting a little bit more from him, but I guess I guess that's the way he plays this game. So he's actually going to switch out, which was a good play on his part because I go for Iron Head, which would have been super effective, but he brings out the Blastoise, and Blastoise eats that Iron Head like it's nothing. So I'm going to go back into Alomomola as he is going to Mega Evolve now. He goes for the, I think, Aura-Sphere, which definitely would have killed off Cobalion, so I'm glad I switched. So Alomomola is going to take the Aura-Sphere, not very good at all, and I'm back to 46 HP. I'm gonna get some lefties recovery, and I'm just gonna go for the protect here, just to kind of scout out what he wanted to do, and also to get some leftovers recovery. He goes for Dark Pulse here. Now, I was thinking if he went for Dark Pulse once, maybe he'll go for it again. So I actually played really risky here. I switched back out into Cobalion just to get the Justified boost, because Justified is an ability that once you're hit by a Dark type attack, you get an attack boost. So luckily for me, he actually does go for the Dark Pulse. I do get the attack boost. I'm able to live the Dark Pulse, and Cobalion is able to go for a +1 close combat on the Mega Blastoise, but unfortunately for me, Mega Blastoise is bulky as all hell, and he's able to live the +1 close combat. My defense and special defense is going to drop, which really doesn't matter, because I mean, he would have one-shot me with Aura Sphere either way. So, unfortunately for me, Cobalion is going to go down here, which really sucks, because that was my taunt user for his minimized Clefable, so that really bites. I'm going to bring out my Fleshlight, which is my Electros, as he goes for the Water Pulse. I go for Coil. I probably should have just gone for the Drain Punch to take him out. Actually, I don't even know if it would have killed him, but yeah, so that was a little bit of a misplay on my part. But I'm going to get some leftovers recovery here, and luckily for me, he did not confuse me with that Water Pulse. So he actually goes for the Aura Sphere now. I actually take that a little bit better. And I do go for the Drain Punch here. That is going to kill off the Blastoise. I'm going to get some leftovers and some Drain Punch HP back. And I'm still not looking too good. Plus, Electros is like slow as shit. But yeah, so down goes Mega Blastoise. And I believe his next Pokemon is going to be the, yeah, Aegislash. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. So I'm going to make another really risky play here as my opponent sets up the Swords Dance. So now this Aegislash is scary as all hell. I go for the Zap Cannon, which after a Coil, I think is like 75% accurate. So there was a big chance I was going to miss that. And accuracy in Pokemon is whack, so I'm so glad I landed that Zap Cannon. So Zap Cannon has a 100% chance to paralyze if it lands. So Aegislash does get paralyzed. I go for the knockoff, and that does a sizable amount of damage to his Aegislash. He's obviously going to change stances, and he goes for the Sacred Sword. That is going to kill off my Electros. So down goes Electros. That really sucks because Electros is probably one of the better Pokemon on my team. But I'm going to be able to freely go out into my Darmanitan. Thankfully, he doesn't have like Stealth Rocks or anything up. So I have a full health Darmanitan here. So I predicted him to go for the King Shield, so I went for the Earthquake instead of Flare Blitz because I don't want him to get the cheeky attack drop. So yeah, I did go for the Earthquake there. He's actually going to go for the Shadow Sneak here, which even at +2 Darmanitan, while being frail, I am able to live that because Darmanitan does have really good HP stat. So I have 181 HP uninvested, so that is a pretty wicked HP stat. So I go for the Earthquake. That is going to take out the Aegislash. Thankfully, he's going to bring out his Clefable now, and I'm going to switch out because I don't think an Earthquake would do too much to Clefable. I'm going to bring out just the Tip again, and he's going to go for the Minimize. So we are playing this game, ladies and gentlemen. I hate people like this. This is banned in usual like Smogon play, but apparently this guy gives no fucks. So he sets up 2 Minimizes. I go for the Spore. I miss my Spore, which lets him get a 3rd Minimize up, guys. It is not looking good for me anymore. So I go for the Clear Smog. Thankfully, I land it, so that is going to get rid of all of his Minimize boosts. It is actually going to do a sizable amount of damage considering I have no special attack investment and it's only a 50 power move. But, I mean, it is super effective since I'm a Poison type, he's a Fairy, so he goes for the Stored Power, and he has no boost, so Stored Power is going to do, like, diddly bupkiss to me. I do go for the Spore, and finally this Clefable is put to sleep, so now he can't use any, like, Minimize shenanigans on me, or set up with Cosmic Power or whatever, so I am extremely thankful that that Clefable is now crippled, because that thing was a pain in my ass. But guys, it's not over yet, because I told you the very last turn of this game is fucking hysterical. So I do go for another clear smog, yeah, but I'm actually going to pull out here. My pull-out game is strong. I'm going to go out into my Darmanitan here, and I'm just going to Flare Blitz him to death. I had to pray to God that he stayed asleep, and he does, so I got really lucky there with the sleep turns. So he's just going to get a little leftovers recovery, and Darmanitan is about to fuck this Clefable pretty hard. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. That is going to one-shot the Clefable. So down goes this fucking minimizing Clefable. God, that was so annoying, but the annoying part isn't even over yet. His last Pokemon is actually the Snorlax, and I even told Cameron, I was in the call with him, I was like, wait, what? He has another Pokemon? I thought Clefable was his last Pokemon, but this thing apparently is his last poke. I go for the Flare Blitz, but Snorlax does get the Thick Fat ability, which cuts the power of Fire-type attacks, so my Flare Blitz does absolutely nothing, and he's going to go for Iron Head and finish me off. So I thought Iron Head was a bit of a weird choice, but actually, as we'll see, Iron Head is his only attacking move. So yeah, this is a really weird Snorlax set, but it gets really annoying. So I go for the Toxic there. Basically, my idea was put him on a timer, because eventually Toxic's just going to kill him. So he's going to keep going for Iron Head. I don't know. I mean, it's his only attack. I guess he was hoping for flinches or something, but I just keep going for Scald just to get chip damage along with the Toxic damage. So he actually sets up a stockpile here, guys. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, when I was having this battle, I thought it was this was definitely a weird Snorlax, but it really wasn't that big of a deal because he is Toxic, so Toxic's just going to keep doing more damage and more damage every turn, so I really wasn't too worried, but I thought this was a really funny set that he was running. So he goes for another stockpiled. Again, I'm not too worried, so he's at +2 defense, +2 special defense. Still not worried yet. So I'm going to get some more lefties recovery, and just go for another Scald here. And after the Toxic damage and my Scald, unfortunately, he lives on like 1 HP, guys. I was like, fuck my life. Are we serious right now? He goes for the rest, guys. He's a rest stockpile Snorlax. And that's not even the best part of this battle. So, of course, his Chest of Berries is going to activate. And that's going to get rid of his sleep. So now he's at full health again after being at like 1 HP. So I go for the Toxic. And I think he sets up one more stockpile, so he's going to be at +3 defense, +3 special defense, guys, which is the max with stockpile. So I'm pretty much just going to keep going for the Scald here, I think, just to get chip damage. Because he hasn't shown his fun move yet, which I believe this is the turn where he whips it out. So, oh, excuse me, I actually switch out from my Alomola. So I go out into just the tip, the Amoonguss. So forgive me, guys, I did not remember that. But he whips out the Belly Drum, guys. He has Belly Drum, fuck, what is it called? Stockpile, Rest, and Iron Head, guys. So now he's at +3 defense, +3 special defense, and +6 max attack. I actually live the max attack Iron Head. He gets the flinch, but he dies to the Toxic. And I was dying laughing. Me and Cameron were both fucking laughing when this happened. Oh my god, what a scary ending to that game. That was fucking hysterical. Oh my god. Thank you so much to my opponent, Jack. You're an asshole for the fucking minimize Clefable and the fucking Belly Drum stockpile Snorlax. You are a dick, my friend, but you are a funny dick. I really enjoyed this battle, and I hope you guys did too. So leave a like if you did. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links as always in the description below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.